friends, how are you today? I hope you're doing well. I just wanted to come to you very quickly to do another little Dismantling the Dark World segment, and I want to talk to you about plants, essentially plants. So across the planet, there are different types of plants that have various effects on the human system, on animal systems, and on the ecosystem. One of those plants, or there are a series of those plants that are stimulants. Examples of those are the coca plant, the cacao plant, and the coffee bean plant. And they all produce a stimulant effect. So there is a part of the world where there is a plant that grows, and if you take a little bit of the leaf and you chew on it, it produces a very high stimulant effect. Now, corporations take that, they synthesize it, they make it into a white powder, as they love to do. They do it with wheat, they do it with sugar, they do it with all different kinds of grains, and they also do it with this coca plant. They do it a lot of times with a plant that is sweet, and they turn it into a crystallized sugar that is white powder. And they also do this with what would be called a cocaina, or cocaine. And then they distribute it in inner cities and in lower income areas, and then they demonize and criminalize it so that they can trap people in a tangled web. Now, there are people who propagate these plants in their native land, and the people who propagate the stimulant plants will chew on a little bit of the plant to get a little stimulant. Now, across the planet, there are people who work in the fields where they grow poppy, and poppy is sedative. And those people definitely do not chew on too much of their product while they are working. However, what they do is send some of their stuff to the people who have the stimulant plants, and the people who have the stimulant plants send some of their stuff back, and so on and so forth up the food chain. And while they are doing that, the government and the media have the population focused on the oil. And that is exactly how the grift of the dark world works. The money comes from everywhere, but the real story and the real business is never what you see on the 24-hour news cycle, and it is definitely not what you hear talked about in politics and government and business. And that, my friend, is Dismantling the Dark World for today. Okay, thank you, love you, bye.